It's finally here. So this is the phone that needs no introduction. This is the big boy, the heavy hitter, the titan, the behemoth, whatever you want to call it. This is the Ultra. So yeah, the Samsung Galaxy S20 Ultra 5G just made it into the studio today for us to unbox. We got it in, what is it, gray color? It's some sort of gray color. I can't remember, cosmic gray or something like that. They brought it out in like cosmic black, cosmic gray, whatever it is. Needless to say, we are going to unbox this thing, get it set up, take a look at it. I'm really intrigued to see how big that camera bump is on the back because it's housing that 108 megapixel camera system. So let's adjust this point of view real quick. Jump around to the front so you guys can see what is inside a box that costs you $1,400. Let's do this. All right, cool. I like this angle better. This looks super dope. So starting off with the box. Obviously you can see big old S20 logo on the front. On the bottom, you have S20 Ultra 5G. On the left-hand side of the box, you have the full name and branding. On the right side, you got nothing, top nothing. On the back, unlocked by Samsung. And it actually goes over what the package itself contains, but that's lame. That's not what you're here for. You're here to actually open up the package. So, break this little sticker here. I wonder if Samsung is going to nail the $1,400 unboxing experience. I feel like, based on the box, it's going to be really similar to their other phones. Wow. Okay, so we're greeted to the phone straight away. Oh my gosh, this phone is huge. Look at the size of that camera system on the back. That is massive. So to put it in perspective for you, I don't have small hands, right? Like I have big hands. I can palm a basketball in both of my hands. This is a very, very big phone. I actually have in my pocket right now a Pixel 4 XL for reference. And this absolutely dwarfs the Pixel 4 XL in every category. That is insane. So let's go ahead and power this up, and then we're gonna set it aside. That cosmic gray, that's the color you go with right there. So let's set that right there. What else is in here? This is, like I said, shaping up to be pretty standard Samsung. So you got your standard, what is this, like 25 watt wall charger. You got your charging cable, and then yeah, these are headphones by AKG.
Let's get started.
Oh.
Let me help you get started.
Right on time.
Guiding you through the steps.
Wow, that was a short unboxing experience. So give me a couple minutes. Let me get this device set up into the home screen so we can see what it's all about. All right, y'all, so we just finished setting up the phone. I will say one of the very first things I did, actually it was the first thing I did. Well, besides reordering the buttons at the bottom of the bar, I'm not a fan of how Samsung always puts the back button on the right side. I'm so used to it being on the left, so I moved that first. Second thing I did was enable the 120 hertz refresh rate of this display. Now, I know that higher refresh rates are going to be more difficult to get across on camera, but that refresh rate completely changes, in my opinion at least, the user experience of this phone. Animations, scrolling, transitions, everything is so buttery smooth. And out of every phone I could think of that I've wanted to have this higher refresh rate, I'm glad Samsung finally did it. I mean, they've always had really solid performance, but it's always seemed like with their software animations, they were just a step behind compared to other OEM companies. Now, this phone feels super smooth. It feels super fluid. This display makes a huge difference. Something to note about this display, if you're going to keep that 120 hertz refresh rate on, you have to downgrade the resolution to Full HD+. You can't use Quad HD+. Now, I hear Samsung is in the works of releasing a software update that will allow you to do both. Can't wait for that to happen. But other aspects of the phone, the display itself is actually much more flat compared to what we've seen previously. I like that a lot. I did leave the plastic on for you guys so you guys could see this. This is like the part that everyone probably enjoys most out of any unboxing experience. But that color on its own also looks fantastic. Hopefully it's coming through really well on the camera, but the cosmic gray looks amazing. That camera bump is massive. The phone itself is also relatively thick. Hopefully that also shows through on camera. It is housing a 5,000 milliamp hour battery, so I'm assuming the battery life is going to be pretty solid. It's a hefty phone, 6.9 inches on the display. It's a very big phone. If you have small hands, this is most definitely a two-handed device. The power button and the volume rocker are also on the right side of the device where they belong, and there's also no Bixby button, and that definitely does not belong on here, so I'm happy to see that as well. Now, the main attraction of this phone is obviously the camera. So let's see if we can get like a subject here. Just take like one quick photo, just focus in on that. And I'm not using the full 108 megapixels. This phone does utilize pixel binning as well. So whenever you take a photo, it's going to be scaled down to 12 megapixels instead of the standard 108. But you can already see, I mean, it captures an incredible amount of detail per shot. I'm really looking forward to putting this camera through its paces, both in photography and in video, because it can record video in 8K. And something else I want to point out before we kind of cut it for the first impressions, you can actually take photos in a full 108 megapixel resolution if you wanted to. It's going to look basically similar to the 12 megapixel shot, but if you really, really wanted to take a 108 megapixel shot with this phone, you absolutely could. The file size is obviously going to be larger, but in terms of image quality and detail, it's going to be relatively close to the same. And you can also zoom in and see a whole bunch of detail on these shots. Last thing before we go, that 100 times space zoom is absolutely insane. I mean, this is just like, well, I have to change it. It's currently in the 108 megapixel mode, but you'll get that 100 times zoom whenever you're in the standard 12 megapixel zone, and that is just ridiculous. I don't know why anyone would ever need 100 times zoom, and you can see whenever you hit 100 times, they kind of give you this little viewfinder on the top right, so you actually see what the heck you're zooming in on, because that is just ridiculous. But needless to say, looks to be a super capable and incredible camera system. Can't wait to test it out. But first impressions so far, the things that are sticking out to me the most, the size of the phone and that display quality. I'm not too surprised. I don't think you guys will be either. But make sure you guys subscribe so you catch the full review. All right, guys, so that just about does it on our quick unboxing and first impressions over the Galaxy S20 Ultra. This phone is an absolute monster. I can't wait to test it, put it through its paces. And if you guys are excited to see that review, make sure you guys subscribe down below. Now, before we go, there's one more thing that I wanted to talk to you guys about. The Tech Bros have actually partnered with an amazing up-and-coming mixer streamer who goes by the name of Riot. And we are actually, for the entire month of March, hosting a cash giveaway. Now, it's called the Riot and Tech Bros Cash Drop, and it's currently happening now. And there are multiple ways to enter into this cash giveaway. So in terms of prizes, third place is looking at 25 bucks, second place is looking at 50 bucks, and first place is looking at $100. And like I said, there are multiple ways to enter. So we're going to leave the link for the contest in the description for every video that we make for the month of March, but there's an added bonus for you. For watching this video, you can get one free entry into this giveaway. Now, the way you enter is to comment down below, let us know what the favorite part of this video is for you, and we will DM you a code to get you one free entry into this giveaway. I mean, there's literally nothing else you have to do, but just comment down below, we reach out to you, and you get one free entry to either win 25 bucks, 50 bucks, or 100 bucks. It's literally free cash. We want to give it back to you, so please enter and take it. All right, guys, that just about does it for me. Make sure you guys enter into the giveaway. Make sure you guys subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.